Hello everyone, this is the company that I am representing right now, and this is the company details. This is my work number, the company's work number, and this is where the company is born, based in Tucson, Arizona. This is the email for the company. All right. So this is how people will get in contact with me. And what you see, the flower vase labels I had made. Okay. And what happens to these labels is it goes in the back of these cards. Okay. The label says my name on it. And it also says the company name. So this is for people to know what product I'm sending them. So it sticks in the back of the labels that I created, which is the flower vase labels. It goes back here so people can know what I am sending them when I do send a flower vase, okay? All right. And the numbers, the details of the card, which is my phone number, my company's phone number, the email, and the company name itself. It goes in the back of here on some of the business cards, okay? Sometimes you will find it in the front in a circle label. You'll find all the information in the circle label right here, or sometimes you'll find it in the back of the business card, okay? All right, I'm going to stroll up to you. Remember when I said that you can always make your own labels? When I said that, I said it for a reason, because some people don't want to spend extra cash. What's going on with my computer? Extra cash to do the things they need to do. Good, it went off. Whew, thank you, God. Okay. And I just want to take a minute to just show you some of the labels that I have, that I created. As you can see. Now you may see Jada D House, which is my daughter. Okay. My daughter, she makes flower vases too. You know, she's a little 7-year-old, so she gets to sell some of her flower vases too, which I don't take no credit for her. I take no credit for her. I let her have her own credit. Okay, what I do is I cut a square out. Okay, and I stick that square label, this square label, in the back of the business card. Okay, that's what I do. And sometimes you will see this logo in the back of the business card. Alright? Or sometimes you'll see a product label. Okay, this is the product label right here. Alright? And you'll sometimes see it on the back of the business card. Alright? So these are just the labels that I made. Extra labels that I've been making. Okay? That's what I do. And just make it easy on myself. Sometimes you can just sell out for 10 cents instead of spending so much money on these companies. You know, it just don't make sense when people are just going to throw the cards away when they're not interested. That way you won't feel so bad, you know, spending so much money on these cards. You know, you could just go to the library and print out a paper square a paper square and give it to someone. It will work too. See? These are just labels. And I get to cut the square of this out and put it on the back of my card. See? That's why it's repeating itself, because they're called labels, okay? So this is another way you could do it. I'm just throwing out some suggestions, okay? Because I would hate somebody to spend $100 on some cards that somebody just gonna wrinkle up and throw away. Okay? You don't want to do that. I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to feel like, hey, someone got over me. I don't want you to feel like that. So sometimes you can go to the library and do your own labels, and you can put whatever you want on your own labels. Okay? But you still gotta have some type of copyright of your company, or else it'll be false advertising. So I still have one of my logos on one of my cards. Sometimes I would give out two cards, one with my logo, so they can know that, I am legit. And sometimes I would basically, uh, give out one of these details on the back of the card. So I just wanted to let you know, because I don't want people to feel bad. When somebody throw away your card, you'll be like, oh my God, I spent so much money on that card, or on all those cards. Don't do that. Just buy just a little at a time. Okay, depending on how much business you're going to give, because you don't want your money going away. That's why I had to sit back. Excuse me. Okay. This is why I had to sit back and go through my cards. For some of these cards I did not give away. I'm so picky about who I give my cards to. But some of them I did not give away. Alright? Yeah. Now it's not so blurry. Good. So yeah, and I have to cover all that up. That's why you see my card looking like this. Because you sometimes the phone number say change, the location change. Why would you want to keep buying cards for, when you could just easily put something over it, glue something over it that looks nice, and then just put most of the details on the back as a label. These are just good ideas you can get. But thank you very much. Again, my name is Tarina Hines.